Well, have you ever thought about what is in your tap water? Our next guest has been coming on the show for more than a decade, warning you about what could be in your tap water. But today, independent water consultant Dirk Chamberlain is here to tell us how the right water system could make our lives a whole lot easier. I like the sound of that. So we were talking before the show about having the right water system in our home can make our lives easier.
Believe it or not.
Explain to me how that works, because I like an easier life.
You know, Heidi, the problem is because a lot of Arizonans are stuck in the same rut that their grandparents and parents were with water softeners and reverse osmosis system. And believe it or not, water filtration has come a long way in 100 years. But here's the truth. With a water softener, you're going to be dumping bag after bag of water softener, salt, or potassium in your softener a couple of times a month for the rest of your life. Does that sound easy to you?
No, it does not.
And if you have an under sink reverse osmosis system, you're going to be changing filters and membranes in that system for as long as you own it. That doesn't sound easier to me either.
No.
And the worst part is, both of them together, water softeners and reverse osmosis systems, don't treat all your water.
Okay.
So it's a problem.
So that's kind of mind-blowing to me that the water softeners that people are spending a lot of money on are not filtering all of the water in the home.
They don't filter anything.
Oh.
They don't filter anything. They were never designed to do that. The only thing that a water softener was ever designed to do is take the healthy calcium and magnesium that we need out of our water. They don't take any of the bad stuff out. And so they really don't filter anything. I mean, the only thing a water softener was meant to do is take the calcium and magnesium that our bodies need out of our water and replace it with salt. And you're going to be filling up your shopping cart with bags of water softener salt, cases of water,
Guilty.
and but it's all because of the salt that you're putting in it.
Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So if the water softeners aren't taking out the bad stuff, I would assume, probably wrongly, that the RO systems under the sink must be doing something or taking something out.
Well, they do. They do. ROs do take stuff out, but the problem is they only take it out at the kitchen sink. They take the healthy calcium magnesium out of our water that our bodies need too, and make our water too acidic to drink. So, like I say, you're going to be changing filters and membranes in that RO for as long as you own it, and wasting, believe it or not, Heidi, they can waste up to 10,000 gallons of water every year.
Wow.
And is that what you really want?
No, especially here in Arizona. We don't have that kind of water to
Right.
waste, right? Okay, so what makes the H2O Concepts system so different?
That system right there, Heidi, that's the H2O Concepts, is a whole house system, and that makes all the difference because that one system will give you great tasting water at every faucet in your house. So you know what, Heidi? You will never have to buy another case of bottled water ever. Never again in your life will you have to buy a case of bottled water because that system, that whole house system from H2O Concepts gives you better than bottled quality water at every faucet in your home. That system also takes out chlorine contaminants in every bath and shower, so you're not bathing in it. You're not absorbing the chlorine or the other contaminants through your skin. And you know what? That system right there doesn't use any salt or potassium like old-fashioned water softener. So your skin feels cleaner, not all slimy like when you bathe in softened water. It's maintenance-free. There's no filters or membranes you have to change. There's no salt to add. So there's nothing for you to do there. So that does make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And you know what? It comes with a 10-year no-nonsense warranty. And it's the only completely tested and certified, that's important, only completely tested and certified system in the world. And it's made right here in Arizona.
I like all of it, Dirk.
Right.
Thank you so much. And H2O Concepts, he brought a special offer for you. If you're one of the first 20 callers during the show, and you mentioned that you saw the segment on Sonoran Living, you're going to get a $500 discount, free standard installation, and financing is available to fit any budget on approved credit. Call H2O Concepts at the number on your screen, 623-582-5222, or you can visit them online at h2oconcepts.com.